All right, I think this should be better. Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground living. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your weekend. It is foggy outside. You know what that means. That means you got to turn your clocks back tomorrow. Get that extra hour of sleep. It's a victory, but it's not a complete victory. We like complete victories here, but you know how it is. So, you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. And I said, let me do this on the vertical live so y'all can understand what's going on out here. Now, we got it pulled up because I want to be on film today because I know them trolls going to show up. And I probably should have done it as people can come in and say things, but we're not going to do that. I messed it up. It is what it is. But for those who don't know, Brett Hankinson, or yeah, Hankinson, whatever the hell his name is, fuck it. He was the one that hit Mariana Taylor. It was his gun, his bullets. And he's also the one that shot into the neighbor's apartment. Good morning to the room. How y'all doing today? Now, we have the story pulled up. We want y'all to understand what you're going to hear. So it says a federal jury on Friday convicted a former Kentucky police detective of using excessive force on Breonna Taylor during a botched 2020 drug raid that left her deleted. The 12-member jury returned a late night verdict after clearing Brett Hankinson earlier in the evening of a charge that he used excessive force on Taylor's neighbors. It was the first conviction of a Louisville police officer who was involved in the deadly raid. Some members of the jury were in tears as the verdict was read around 9:30 p.m. They had earlier indicated to the judge in two separate messages that they were deadlocked on the charge of using excessive force on Taylor, but chose to continue deliberating. The six-man, six-woman jury deliberated for more than 20 hours over 3 days. Taylor's mother, Tamika Palmer, celebrated the verdict with friends outside the federal courthouse, saying it took a lot of time, it took a lot of patience, it was hard. The jurors took their time to really understand that Breonna deserved justice. Hankinson fired 10 shots into Taylor's glass door and windows during the raid, but didn't hit anyone. Oh, right. That wasn't him that hit it. My fault. I'm sorry. I thought it was him. He was the one that did shoot indiscriminately. Some shots flew into a next door neighbor's adjoining apartment. What was that? The deletion of the 26-year-old black woman, along with the May 2020 police killing of George Floyd in Minneapolis, sparked racial injustice protests nationwide. Bernice King, the daughter of Martin Luther King Jr., called the verdict a long awaited moment of accountability. While it cannot restore Breonna to her family, it represents a crucial step in the pursuit of justice and reminder that no one should be above the law, King said in a social media post Friday night. A separate jury deadlocked on federal charges against Hankinson last year, and he was acquitted on state charges of wanton endangerment in 2022. The conviction against Hankinson carries a maximum sentence of life in prison. He will be sentenced on March 12th by U.S. District Judge Rebecca Grady Jennings. Hankinson, 48, argued throughout the trial that he was acting to protect his fellow officers after Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, fired on them when they broke down Taylor's door with a battering ram. And we saw what happened. Mustard, will you please? We're going to let you stay because we're not mean over here, but do me a favor. Can you tell me what kind of baby you and your boyfriend Ketchup had? I kind of want to know that. I kind of want to know that because it comes out orange. So is it Donald Trump? Maybe it was Donald Trump. I ain't sure. But anyway, you can stay. And by the way, there is an S button on your keyboard. You didn't have to put the dollar sign. The jury sent a note on Thursday to the judge asking whether they need to know if Taylor was alive as Hankinson fired his shots. That was a point of contention during closing arguments when Hankinson's attorney Don Malarsick, or Malardick, whatever, told the jury that prosecutors must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Miss Taylor was alive when Hankinson fired. After the jury sent the question, Jennings urged them to keep deliberating. Walker shot and wounded one of the officers. Hankinson testified that when Walker fired, he moved away, rounded the corner of the apartment unit, and fired into Taylor's glass door and a window. Meanwhile, officers at the door returned Walker's fire, hitting and deleting Taylor, who was in a hallway. Hankinson's lawyers argued during closing statements Wednesday that Hankinson was acting properly in a very tense, very chaotic environment that lasted about 12 seconds. They emphasized that Hankinson's shots didn't hit anyone. And we know the whole story. That was the next paragraph. Um, Malark, Malarkey, I guess, Hankinson's attorney, spoke at length during closing arguments about the role of Taylor's boyfriend, who fired the shot that hit former Sergeant John Mattingly at the door. He said Walker never tried to come to the door or turn the lights on as police were knocking, instead armed himself and hid in the dark. Well, he already told you why he did that. Brett Hankinson was 12 inches away from being shot by Kenneth Walker, Malarkey said. Prosecutors said Hankinson acted recklessly, firing 10 shots into doors and a window where he couldn't see a target. They said in closing arguments that Hankinson violated one of the most fundamental rules of deadly force. If they cannot see the person they're shooting at, they cannot pull the trigger. Neither of the officers who shot Taylor, Mattingly and former Detective Miles Cosgrove, were charged in Taylor's death. Federal and state prosecutors have said those officers were justified in returning fire since Taylor's boyfriend shot at them first. So that's the story. So he's looking at life, but we know somebody's going to pressure that judge not to give him life. So it is what it is. Hold on one second. Mm. All right. So what y'all think about that? What's the matter, trolls? Y'all don't get up this early? Come on. Mustard can't be the only one. I know y'all are coming. Pause. Mm. Nasty work. Let's see. We're going to go online and see if we can find something else. And I'm actually surprised that it didn't trend on X, but we probably know why. Um, mm. And he just looked like a piece of crap, don't he? Yeah. Hey, I think Elon worked overtime. Hold on one second. I don't even think my kid want to go to dance class today. You know what? The two women, I'm gonna let them handle it. I'm staying out of it. Yeah, they gonna turn on me. I'm gonna get jumped. But anyway, um, let's hope he gets it on March 12th. Let's hope. But we know how white supremacy works. Shut up, computer. Mm. I wonder if conservatives are going to get the court records for that conviction, and I wonder if they're going to read the first page. Oh boy, who's ready for Tuesday? Y'all ready for Tuesday? Tuesday's going to be fun. It's going to be very, very fun. I'm working on the opening right now. That should be done by tomorrow. Why is she crying so much? Hold on. This girl wakes up in the morning, right, family, and singing. Now she don't want to get a go dance class. You going to dance class now, man? I don't know what she think this is. She ain't grown yet. She can't make no decision. There she go again. My wife finna get at it. Like I said, I'm staying out of it. I'm a man. I ain't getting cut. Uh, well, GDS, good morning. Let's hope she does get justice, but we already know how justice works in this country. Huh. Okay. Anyway, yeah. You want to know how else justice works in this country? We're finna show you. Did y'all hear what happened in New York? I might update the title when this is over. Did y'all hear about that squirrel that got killed up in New York? Mm. Tori. When I saw that, I was like, "Yep, that's New York." But then again, they treat pets more lovingly than human beings. National news. Yes, Instagram famous. That's what they said. Look, Instagram famous. Now, look, family, we won again. Skank, that's great that you saw that. That's a great way to start a Saturday. That's fine. You didn't have to tell us this. Anyway, don't block nobody. Um, now you want to see how now look, family, white people now understand what we've been saying that the government do too much. Now they say now they're starting to see it. Oh Lord, y'all kill me. Look at this. We could play this. Oh wait, I gotta hold on, I gotta change the sound. Um yes, y'all looking at my computer. Leave me alone. Will you? You didn't change? You motherfucker. There you go. Why, sir, sir? Why is the Sir, why are you letting this animal eat from your mouth? What are we doing? No, Boris and Natasha are happy, GDS. PTRAFFICKED, a squirrel. Does that consider him a poacher? They said they found out who did it. I swear to God. Little girl, knock it off. Really, this is the jokes we're making now? They said if Trump said he's gonna avenge Peanut the squirrel, they said he gonna win every state. Okay, dude. Okay. They said they found out who this white woman. They said it was a white woman that did it. I'm trying to see. Let me see something. I knew I should have. Damn it! I knew I should have bookmarked it. Um, I got to be careful when I go to these latest pages with this word because I don't know who the most. They start putting some porn up in this motherfucker. Oh my god! Not. Let me put a white woman. No, this story was crazy. Now she's saying it wasn't a hate crime. Um, Damn! Look how much coverage this is getting. I can't. Damn! I wish I had. It's on my. It's on this phone. What was he found guilty of? He was found guilty of violating Breonna Taylor's rights. So he's looking at life right now. Again, I love how y'all come in here and no, y'all don't even know how to say good morning. Jesus. Damn, I wish I could find it. What is it? Defending my. Really? This is what we're doing? You're gonna do 9 millimeter SMG. 'Cause this is a kind I've talked about before. See, um, David Koresh did the same thing. I bet you won't defend him though. Bet you won't defend him. I wasn't actually not you. Not you, brother, man. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to somebody else. I love how that. Oh yeah, and they took his raccoon too. That was the other thing. They took his raccoon. All right. Ah, here we go. This is her. This is allegedly her. They said she was all the way in Texas. That chick. They said allegedly this is the woman who reported Peanut the squirrel and his owner to the New York authorities. She has deleted her account. Through an FOIA, the owner will be able to know who filed the reports. Now again, this is alleged. Now it would be kind of messed up if it wasn't her, but that's what they said it might be. Let's see what she said on TMZ. Must be a slow news day if TMZ is doing this. No, they do. Bruh, did y'all see that? How y'all got? Wait a minute, y'all gotta yo get that moth. Watch this. Watch the right side. Look at that. How y'all letting moths in the house? Come on, open the window. Well, sir, you know what's funny? I'm gonna have to say it again, family. Sir, it's funny that we that have boots on the ground been telling y'all this is how them cops be acting when they in black neighborhoods. But y'all don't want to listen to us. Y'all think we just have all the crime. No, sir. Crime is everywhere, but we've been telling y'all them cops, when they start figuring out that we're boring to screw with, they're coming for you. Oh, we're law abiding citizens. Oh, we don't do none of this. Sir, ma'am, because we don't discriminate over here. The Supreme Court in 2006 said that the cops are not obligated to protect the citizens. They are there to uphold the public trust and to protect businesses. You are a consequence to keep them in business. And again, when they get bored, they're going to screw with you. And I purposely, over the last year and a half, mixed in stories where these cops would go to other neighborhoods that are not black and screw with people, including the story in Arkansas where they arrested the dad for giving his kid an ear piercing because a neighbor called and saw it on social media. But y'all didn't want to heed it. Y'all went all to those stupid ass non-black racist accounts putting up videos about black people getting hit by police, getting hemmed up, and y'all thought it was funny. And me and others said, okay, y'all keep laughing. It's gonna happen to you too. And we see how y'all act when them videos go up. Now look, they showed up on your farm. They told you, give us the raccoon and give us the squirrel and screw the rest of your animals. Now TMZ interviewing you. Ah, GDS, I don't give a fuck. Look, I'm just waiting for the day he gets beat up so everybody on YouTube can make it crash. Because that's going to be a hell of a story. The boy Malice is too reckless. So his karma meter is building up. Somebody gonna go see him, and he gonna have to stand on them words. But it is what it is. Then proceeded to go through every cabinet, nook, and cranny of my house for a squirrel and a raccoon. They went through everything, sir. They went through everything. Ah, brother man, they could, depending on the precinct, they could do meet and greets. But you know what it is, y'all. People got too enamored with them videos and cops playing basketball in the hoots. They forgot about those videos where the cops were confiscating lemonade stands. A search warrant? They got a search warrant. Four departments and a judge signed off on a search warrant for a squirrel and a raccoon. And then they took them and killed them. Why did? Okay. You just, whew. All right, family. Do y'all want me to say it? Do y'all want me to say it? Put a one in the chat if you want me to say it. The real reason why they did that. There's a real reason. Put a one in the chat if you want me to say it. Put a two in the chat. I'll just keep playing the video. 'Cause this might turn him into a Republican. I'm just saying, if he's not already, because he doesn't seem like it. Because if he was a Republican, he'd be spitting hot fire right now. Sir, the reason why they raided you is because you're making money. The government raided you because you made money without them. You created a business. Your business was so low key, people didn't even know unless they followed you. They didn't even know you had it until you got that squirrel. That squirrel pushed you into prominence. The government don't like that. They say you had over 3 million people on all your social medias. Your Instagram is verified. Your TikTok is verified. That means you get money, you get residuals every month. And I'm sure it's a nice chunk of change. Y'all are starting to see now that the government, I know I'm sounding like a libertarian right now, but y'all starting to see that the government don't love you. Thank you, brother man. You all over social media. Real gangsters move in silence. You don't have to document every moment of your life. You basically gave them a roadmap into your house. Hey, FBA Queen, if they got a farm, that means they have all their animals insured. So I wouldn't be surprised if you hear him. He gonna sue the state and try to get his money. You don't know that. You don't know that. Oh my God, sir, you didn't have to put that part in there. The world's most famous squirrel. Even at a time of tragedy, vanity has to show up. Who cares? Oh my God. Wait. You built the business. Oh, there it is. There it is. You built the business off that squirrel back. Damn. What? Dude, they're gonna okay. When you sue them, they're going through all your records, so it doesn't matter. It's discovery, so you better hope everything is righteous. You better hope, because if they find one irregularity, all your animals are gone, every single one. Okay, there's that. By the way, you know, see, there go white people. See, white people. Harambe greeted Peanut at the pearly gates. There go white people. Okay. You know who else should be in jail? DJ Envy. I'm not going to show you the video because I don't exploit kids on this channel. But I'm sure y'all probably seen it on social media. DJ Envy needs to be investigated. That's all I'm gonna say. We gonna move on. Somebody went and did an AI picture. No, it's not a stunt. And if he pulled a stunt like this, that'd be crazy. But I don't think it's a stunt because they had I think that first video they showed cops. I think they no. Yeah, they said they had to search. Yeah, they had a search warrant. You can't fake this search warrant. Harambe is the gorilla years ago. They got old boy. They got that black kid who fell in the enclosure and he started dragging him around, and then they had to kill it. They didn't have to, but they wanted to. Yeah, DJ and me need to go to jail. There you go, fam. Oh Lord, we in trouble. What the hell is this? Okay. Oh, y'all got to see this. Y'all love church. Y'all love church. Well, look at this. Sir, faith and politics are not supposed to mix. Y'all don't understand what a separation of church and state means. It's not supposed to mix. That's why the Republicans look like they look now. That is a wild picture, boy. I swear to God, if she wins, somebody gonna have this in their house in the frame. Lord have mercy. How does she exude, sir, ma'am? We don't discriminate. How does she exude integrity? You don't even know who she is. Oh Lord. Okay. Dignity, dignity. Oh, so y'all are cool with a woman dating a man who is still married. Okay. I forgot. This is church. This is church. Did she say vanity? Humanity. Humanity. She let the killers of Oscar Grant walk free. Humanity. She locked a black woman up because her daughter had sickle cell and couldn't go to school more than 10%. She missed school for more than 10% of the school year. Integrity. The same woman who did not want to go see the families of the victims of the Buffalo Massacre, but showed up with blue and white roses for Uvalde, but she exudes integrity. All right. Empathy, what I just said. Empathy. The same woman who said that 16-year-olds are stupid, which were probably some of your kids at the time. Empathy. Had no respect for Willie Brown's wife at the time. No respect. Hmm. Yeah, when it's not in your benefit, I bet you she'll reach across the aisle and get rid of your non-tax exempt status. I bet you she would. I'm sorry, your tax exempt status. I'm sure she would if it was in her best interest. And then BlackRock come in there and seize your land so they could build a goddamn housing development there. I'm sure she'd do it. Who is we? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all telling me in the house of the Lord, this is what it's come to. The house of the Lord. You finna tell us. I don't even think I have it. Let me see. I don't think I have it. Let me see. Damn it. I hate when this stuff. She over here speaking French, fam. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't know where I put it. She over here. French. Get some more of this French. How many of them gonna claim they Creole? And there we go. Larry Duncan, first off, you didn't even come in here and say good morning. Number two, why are you so scared of saying Trump? Why you wait a minute, family, look at what Larry Duncan wrote. First he couldn't write Trump all together as one word. Then he wrote it again correctly, but forgot to say is a. Ah! Okay, Larry. Boy, y'all don't even know how to troll right. Uh, now he called Trump Mr. Popo. Look, the dude is looking for attention. You want to give him attention? Don't block him. Harris for the win? Sure, sell us Harris. Go ahead. And by the way, when you sell me Harris, don't use Trump. Go ahead. What did she just call this? Wait a minute. What? I didn't see this. What did she just call this? Homilets? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Homilets? Our sister. Oh Lord. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Oh, okay. Mark Pressure. Why did Trump add 8 trillion to the deficit? Tell us why. Tell us why. Tell us why. Why did he add 8 trillion to the deficit? Tell us why. I want to see how you think. Come on, it can't be this hard. You typing. Let's go. Come on. I love how they come in here and try to tell me, "Oh, Trump didn't do this." That's wonderful. Great. I ain't vote for him. So what's up? Come on, Harris. I'm like, great. I didn't vote for her either. So it is what it is. What the hell is that? I don't give a fuck. Um, support HBCU students covering election 2024. Okay, that's on them. Great. You didn't answer my question. Second time. How did he add $8 trillion to the deficit? You didn't respond, sir, because we're looking at your messages. We literally are reading them. You wrote Donald Trump promises versus reality, then said promised Mexico would pay for the wall. Then he said he did exactly what everyone wanted to do. He ran the country like he ran his businesses. Nobody's in here typing quick. Calm down, sir. This ain't like them other chats. I'm not that big. I don't have 10,000 people in here. So come on. It ain't been no minute. You spent a minute typing that next bullshit, not answering my question. Now, second time, how did he add $8 trillion to the deficit? Answer the question. He don't want hey Torian. We outlined this already. They want Kamala to win or Trump to win so they could dunk on the other side. They don't give a fuck about this country. That's not why he added 8 trillion, sir. That's not why he added 8 trillion. Third time. How did he add $8 trillion to the deficit? Oh my God. He just said the taxes, like the taxes were the only thing. What else happened, sir? Come on. Sir, Mark Pressure. I'm actually more politically connected than you, sir. Did you forget what happened in 2020? You could talk about all his business deals he did with other countries. That's great. 2020 was where he added most of the deficit, right? Why didn't you bring that up when I asked you? Because I wanted to see if you were going to say it mostly came in 2020. I wanted to see if you were going to say that. Nah, you just brought up his taxes. So what we're gonna do for no, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear no speech to text. Learn how to type. That means you spend a minute, you can't get what you're getting out. That's bad. So you probably speak like a fool, and then you have to go back in there and you have to retype everything. So what we're gonna do for you, we're gonna tell you. I'm sure there's a program online that you can learn how to type word per minute. Figure that out. Boy, he dumb. Boy, he dumb. I want y'all to go click his last message. Go click his last message. This is what I mean, family. This is what I mean. That's what I mean. That fool told me government spending. Great, that's correct. We got yeah, he did government spending. How then you gonna tell me the other 6 trillion was for his spending beyond the budget, aka tax revenue? Do you even know what revenue is? But they he didn't delete it. I got rid of him because he's stupid. Talking about I'm doing speech to text. You could easily type it. He probably got all type of grammatical errors. He can't spell. He got commas where he got commas where capital letters are supposed to be. Lord have mercy. And they're gonna come in here and try to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. He added 8 trillion. How did he do that? Where did most of it come from? The people you got the information from that I got it from universally say that most of the spending happened in 2020 because we had to spend it. But you giving me taxes. Taxes. Okay. All right. Whew. Well, we'll find out if he'll be in jail on March 12th. We'll find out. The whole world will find out. These white people kill me. You gotta vote for Harris. No, the fuck I don't. You gotta vote for Trump. No, the fuck I don't. I don't care about none of them. They didn't present me the best deal. I'm not voting for them. And the other four did not move themselves forward to be a real threat. So I said no. Try again in 28. You'll have 4 years now. You guys have no shot. You guys have a very low shot of winning. You guys now can study the game tape and you can go back in the lab on November 6th. Hell, you could even do it November 5th. You just have somebody watch the TV, see how many votes you got, and figure out how to change your message for your party. That's what you need to do. And then come back and see us in 28. But, let the white boys tell it. The white boys, and you know what's funny about them white boys? Them white boys, they, them white boys listen to other people. You can tell by their responses. They listen to other people. They're not down there doing that work. They're not out there. They not out there putting out the opinion. They're not out there putting out the fact. They're not out there doing the content where nobody's watching it and they had to start from the bottom. They wait till their favorite commentator say something and then they just dress it up, turn it around a couple words, and then act like they said it or put out their videos. All right, let me help it because I know you're still hanging around because you're mad that you can't type. 'Cause I didn't realize revenue. I, it says income. I didn't realize income. Income, according to him, income is debt. All right, income is debt all of a sudden. Okay, thanks, thanks. We didn't know that. Thank you, dumbass. Oh man, family. I told y'all these are the people going in the booth. You understand that he's probably a Republican going in the booth on Tuesday. He reminds me of AOC when she didn't know what an abatement was. And she said no to the Amazon deal. And they said, word? Okay, we go to Virginia then. We're going to go up to Massachusetts. And now they're enjoying those benefits. 25,000 jobs, $1 billion that would have flowed into New York City. And she couldn't even spend 5 minutes on Google to research what an abatement is. All right. There's a delay. There ain't no fucking delay. There's no delay. Trust me. I've been on Vertical Live. There's no delay. Before somebody else says something, you can literally type as many messages as you want. So please save us the BS. Oh boy, but I just wanted to bring that to your attention, family. And you see, we weren't even talking about Trump in them, and they just come in. Trump 2024. Kamala Harris is gonna win. Great if she wins. That's great. If she doesn't, that's all right. Oh wait, before we go, y'all want to laugh real fast? I can't leave that on the down though. Y'all want to laugh real fast? Fat Joe on my radar, but I found this funny. And with his performance, we didn't even need to play the game. We had already won it. Then we go to New York, and this guy, he used to be fat. He's not fat anymore. His name is Joe. He came out and said, and guess what? We didn't even need to play because after that performance, we had already won. Bruh. Yo, they went in. They went in on Fat Joe. Oh boy. Mm. Oh wow. So yes, Miss Nisi, I will rest up well. So here's the plan. Because basically what's going to happen with this channel is it's going to have a transformation after this election. So here's your schedule. You will begin to upload Monday, the one about the talent agency conservative. I'm going to finish my opening for Tuesday. Tuesday, we already know what's going to happen. And also, I'm starting my fast. But when I see you again on November 12th, the day of my birthday, 'cause I will be off, I will be doing a birthday stream. This is gonna look way different. My StreamYard is gonna look way different. I'm already working on it because now I'm not gonna have to be doing all this political commentaries like that anymore for a while. At least I won't say anymore. And we got to give it a real. We got to do a real deep cleaning. So it will look way different. And because what happened in October, I went over, I had to use my courtesy month with my uh, internet. So hopefully that won't happen again. Brother man, they weren't supposed to be there. The Yankees were not supposed to be there. It was supposed to be Dodgers Guardians, but the MLB couldn't take that because that's not a sexy enough World Series. But then you gotta love it. ESPN and them reporting that it had the best rating since the 2017 World Series. Who was in there? There you go. But anyway, so that's the plan. Oh, and also in between that fast, you're gonna get one video. I decided I'm not doing a live stream. You get well, there'll be a live stream on the 11th. No, no, there's not gonna be a live stream on the 11th. There will be my yearly thank you to the troops video, but no live stream. It will not be a live stream until the 12th. What do you think of the Mookie Betts situation? That fucker should have been banned there for life. It was the same thing back like in '96. You can go look this up on YouTube where that kid reached over and took the ball during the Yankees Orioles game. Was it? No, I'm sorry. Not the Orioles. Was it Orioles? I think it was the Orioles. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Yankees kid takes ball. No, I think that was World Series too. Let me see. No, not Steve Bartman. Where the fuck is it? What was that, 96? I think that was 1996. Yeah, that was ALCS. Okay, yeah, that was against the Orioles. Yeah, Jeffrey Mayer. It's the same situation. And they made that kid a hero. Family, do you realize that after that they went and found that kid and asked him about it years later? Yeah. So that's the plan. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get ready, get to the plantation. Let's hope for the best. And they're already trying to change the narrative on the Daniel Penny situation, calling him a veteran. They won't even say his name now. And this is what they're running. This is what the lawyer said yesterday. He did what we want someone to do for us when he put Randy Jordan Neely in a chokehold. What? Is this lawyer even from New York? This video was wild. Torian, you might have to do this. This might be a live stream for you. He said that so he can get sympathy. Lunging made him violent. He wasn't even bothering nobody. Hold up, sir. Sir, you saw that man past you. He wasn't a threat. Did you see that bullshit? You see what they doing? Y'all saw that bullshit, right? You see that? See that bullshit? Y'all see that bullshit, right? Now watch. Them white boys on and them coons finna come outside and say, this is what's gonna convict them. All the regular subway riders. Now, how many of them are actual native New Yorkers? How many of them have been in this city past 7 years? What do you mean? Okay, great. You know what? If I was a lawyer for the prosecution, I would have said this, sir. If you weren't trying to kill him, when them two or three people were holding his arms down, why didn't you tell him that I got this? Then I'm going to ask Daniel Penny, scumbag. Well, I can't say that in open court, but sir, you're a Marine, correct? A former Marine, correct? So you're trained to kill. What did you think was going to happen? Why didn't y'all just? Why didn't you survey the damage and then when you get to the next stop, you just get him off the train? I mean, your training provided by the U.S. government would have been more than sufficient to get him off the train. No, you waited till he passed by you and you choked him from behind. So you had that thought. But anyway, y'all, I'm getting up out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Stay safe. And you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.